Hi guys, Lloyd from Bizzfo. Short tutorial on one of the questions we got, and that is how to see what is the tips that's been allocated on the system. So important note, let's quickly get some context. When we do a sale on a system and I ring it off, only credit card sales will actually invoke a tip. The rest of these items will, cash will be treated as change and debit cards will be treated as a tip. So if I ring up the 50, the £5 difference will actually be a tip. So let's do that. We don't want a receipt. And then another scenario as well is, let's say we're adding something to an account. So there's our burger and chips, and I'm going to ring this off on account. But before I do that, I actually want to get the tip that was allocated once the client was presented with a slip. So what I would do is I would go to service charge. In this case, I will just say I've got a 10%, which is $11.50. I will add that, and you'll see on the left hand side we now have a service charge. So this can now be added, and what I do then, I just ring it off normally on account. Good. So let's have a look. When I go to my Cash App and I actually want to view what the tips were, I can go to my Cash App screen. Remember, I'm just going to click this date button because this screen is always filtered per Cash App. What we want to do in this case is we want to set a date. Not a lot of test data in the system, but let's have a look. So we've got our point of sale. There's our 10 Rand tip. So we'll see that there's two. This is the one I did just now, and there's the total, and then we've got a second user that's also got a tip on it. So there's the view all. This is the total combined tips, and at the bottom you can find the makeup of those tips, and then you can print or preview these details as needed. So cool, there's the tip summary for this person. You can print this out, get them signed, and you can pay out those tips to them. So cool guys, that's a quick and brief overview, but before I leave, before I forget, there's another one. When we go to our reports and we go to credit cards and we go click preview, we can actually see that this report is giving us a reconciliation of the specific date with the user and the amounts of the credit cards. So this is also just a different way of reconciling your transactions, and I'll show you this one as well. We did some account sales. So on account we can see Bizzfo did all the account sales. There's the invoices and there's the totals. Cool stuff guys. So any more questions, please feel free to pop us a mail at lloyd@bizzfo.co.za.